When everything around me got cloudy, my chair became a king's throne, my destiny found me. It was clear why the struggle was so painful. Metamorphosis, this is what I changed to. In God, I'm so thankful. Unexplained pain. In 8th grade, at Cobalt Middle School, I played basketball for my school, Little League Baseball, and Junior All-American football. During the summer of 1999, a lumpus swelling developed on my right knee, and I began to walk with an unexplained limp. When I was 14. When I was 14 years old, I was diagnosed with knee cancer called Osteosarcoma. Osteosarcoma is the most common bone cancer, and accounts for 3% of cancers that happen in children. One of the few cancers that begin in the bones and can spread elsewhere, usually to the lungs or other bones. This cancer usually affects teens who experience a growth spurt. Boys are most likely to have this cancer more than girls, and in most cases, this cancer involves the knee. Doctors quickly ordered chemotherapy treatment for me due to the cancer being at stage 1. Stage 1 cancer is small, very treatable, and has a high cure rate among cancer patients. Chemotherapy is an anti-cancer drug that is designed to kill cancer cells within the human body. Chemotherapy broke me down mentally, spiritually, and physically. I had to endure many unpleasant side effects such as hair loss, weight loss, nausea, and vomiting. And on top of that, I had to do blood tests, physical exams, My chemotherapy treatment regimen consists of being at Loma the hospital for 3, 5, and 7 days every other week. While doing my chemotherapy treatment regimen, I had to get a knee replacement. I learned how to walk with an artificial knee with help of physical therapy. During my freshman year, I only got to attend the first week at Silverado High School in August 1999. Some people walk in each other's shoes, I carry mine. I was able to return back to high school in my sophomore year. It was a difficult adjustment for me because I was still getting used to having a knee replacement. I decided to do my own physical therapy after school because I wasn't able to run, and I was determined to try out for my high school basketball team. Mind over matter. In my junior year of high school, I was finally cancer-free at last and put my cancer battle behind me. In 2001, I made the junior varsity basketball team. I made the Victorville Daily Press newspaper with my story being a cancer survivor and for making the high school basketball team. In 2002, I made the Summer League varsity basketball team, and I was looking forward to have a successful senior year of high school. But why fight the impossible? I was devastated when I found out the cancer came back in my right knee. The cancer came back in my right knee at stage 4. So at 17 years old, I had to undergo chemotherapy all over again. Stage 4 cancer is the most advanced and most difficult cancer to treat because it spreads within the human body. While doing my chemotherapy treatment regimen, doctors ordered a biopsy. The MRI showed that the cancer had traveled to my right lung. A needle biopsy used to take the cancer off of my right lung, which was a success. According to American Cancer Society, lung cancer accounts for more deaths than any other cancer in both men and women. An estimated 155,870 deaths are expected to happen this year in 2017. The new beginning. There was nothing further doctors can do but amputate my right leg to save my life in 2003. Now I am a hip amputee and I can only walk with a prosthetic leg. Becoming a hip amputee. After my surgery, I began experiencing phantom pain, which was extreme pain where my right leg was amputated. Although my right leg was no longer there, the nerve endings continued to send tingling, cramping, heat, and cold pig signals to my brain and made me feel like my right leg was still there. This experience was the most difficult for me to deal with because I had my right leg my whole life. Then after a few hours of surgery, it was gone forever. The difficult, life-changing adjustment. It was difficult for me to deal with the realization I was going to be physically disabled for the rest of my life and only be able to walk with a prosthetic leg. I was insecure because all I really wanted was my real leg back. Inspiration from video games. Had a connection with the infamous video game franchise and superhero Cole MacGrath. Cole is an ordinary bike messenger who gains electrical superpowers when a package he delivers explodes. I feel like I knew what Cole was going through. Electrical superpowers were forced upon him because I was forced to have knee cancer twice during my teen years. The game helped me make a decision. Think positive, do something to help myself, or stay in a dark and depressing place because I didn't have control of my situation. How Infamous saved my life. The Infamous franchise showed me whatever happened to me in the past, it cannot be changed. But I have the choice to do something about my future. The game gave me everything I've been looking for ever since my right leg got amputated at 17 years old. I finally found something I can relate to with Cole's inspirational story. Accomplishments: I graduated from Victor Valley College with an associate's degree in liberal arts with an emphasis in journalism in 2008. Finished my undergraduate studies at California State University in Long Beach with a bachelor's degree in journalism and a minor in African studies. To conclude my presentation, from my experience, I learned it's important to have a plan and not run away from problems, because being prepared is fighting half the battle. And when you feel passionate about something, feel something in here and not up here, follow your instincts, because nothing is more powerful than a made-up mind. My name is Darryl Richie, and you can find me in cyberspace at CalmandStrong.net. Thank you.